Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to talk about a small cap company located in China by the name of FinVolution. This is a fintech company that is trying to provide consumer finance to people in China, and they're growing in Indonesia and the Philippines. They have been a good growth company, good profitable, paying a dividend like entity. Year to date, this company is up 31%, but over the last month, the stock is down 9%. It caught me by surprise. Wasn't quite sure why it's selling off while other stocks in China have been going up. So I wanted to restudy what I found in this company that led me to buy a few shares. But now I feel like I need to readdress everything, just make sure I feel like this is a good investment or if I should get out. Overall, this company has a really low PE of 6.5. That looks really good. The RSI on this stock is 37, showing it's really oversold. What's going on? Why are investors getting out of FinVolution? And is it an opportunity disguised as a problem company potentially? Well, let's see if there really is problems or if just the market's selling this off and ignoring it and creating a really discounted stock for me to invest in. I really like the overall story of FinVolution, which is providing consumer finance in China and now Indonesia and the Philippines. Specifically, China is a country that has a growing middle class. People really save money there. There's a lot of entrepreneurs in China. I think the need for credit is really growing. You see people buying cars, EVs. They're basically really improving the standard of living by having some things that we really enjoy here in the United States and somewhat take for granted. In there, I think consumer finance could really help people, again, improve their standard of living and live a more comfortable life, as well as maybe even start businesses and so forth. So I really like the overall big story and feel like there is a big addressable market for this, and it certainly is. I like that FinVolution provides details on the addressable market they're trying to go after. Overall, that totally makes sense, and I think they can continue to grow for a long time. So that looks really good. The other aspect of this company that I really like is they are taking technology and using it to provide all the financing that's provided by looking at the risk of the applicant to managing the actual process and then administering the process as well. All those things, they're using really good state-of-the-art technology, probably getting ideas from US run companies that are in the fintech space. Overall, FinVolution reminds me of SoFi, just in China and Indonesia and the Philippines. Taking a look at the fundamentals of FinVolution, it's a really good opportunity. It's a small cap stock, so this could really race up. I've done really well with Futu, and that was a really small cap at one point, but it's just been going up and up. And these guys are at $2.26 billion US dollars. PE is really low, forward PE is really low, and they pay a dividend, which is nice. Analysts think it's really highly discounted, and it's a strong buy. There's two analysts covering, so don't know that that's a big confidence builder. As mentioned, over the year to date, the stock's up 31%, but the 1 month, the stock's really pulled back. Ever since July 15th, there's been a pullback. The company continues to grow their revenues, which looks really good, and they continue to expand their book value. And book value expansion is really important for a finance company of this type. That's what I use when I look at banks or companies like FinVolution. And all those two things are growing, which is very, very good. FinVolution is an attractive, desirable company. And here are my reasons for it. Overall, I think they have an advantage against competition because they understand China, Indonesia, and the Philippines well enough to be able to provide products that consumers will want to use for their financing. So that geographic advantage, I think, is something that's going to be a strength. They'll be able to adapt really well, probably operate far better than these big banks that would want to do this type of financing, but really don't have the know-how and the advantage that FinVolution has. I think their balance sheet's in really good shape. They continue to grow their book value. That looks really good. The revenue could grow faster. So I'm not putting them completely in the green. I'm saying that, hey, you got to start growing. And maybe accelerating the sale into Indonesia or revenues in Indonesia and the Philippines will help. But I think in China, which is the biggest market, that economy is getting better, and it'd be good to see FinVolution expand their revenues there. But overall, I put FinVolution half in the green, half in the gray, meaning that they are a desirable business that I like. I also like the exposure to China. China has a growing economy. I think it's going to grow for many, many years, several decades. And a company like FinVolution is a very good takeover target for a big bank or for Alibaba or one of these big conglomerates in China to buy FinVolution and pay shareholders a nice premium. When I value the company, I get overall a 66% discount on the company. And that's when I look at their value based on their profits, looking at earnings per share and determining an intrinsic value of those earnings per share. And I used a very high discount rate of 12% since it's in China, outside my home country of the US. And when I look at their book value, I get a really, really substantial discount as well. So overall, FinVolution is a buy. It's not going to be a big holding for me. I'll be careful to dollar cost average into FinVolution, but I'm going to go ahead and begin to buy again and load up on this fintech stock that I think is going to be worth a lot more in the future. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you found my analysis of FinVolution interesting. If you like content like this, consider being a paid member. You'll get additional access to member-only videos. We have member calls where we bring members together to talk about investing topics and stocks. You'll get access to all my research, like the valuation you just saw on this company. And you'll also be able to join the Discord where we have members engage on a daily basis and talk about stocks and what's going on with the market. On live streams, you'll be able to nominate tickers that I can do deep dives on as well. So take a look. You can find the different options on the homepage of my YouTube channel. Look for the join button toward the bottom of the screen. You'll be presented with 3 different options of the programs that I have for our members. Thanks again for watching, and I wish you the very best of luck with your investments.